hand.
A tragedy silently striking at night. Nkadimeng Phiri's life has been turned on its head. Her sister, nieces and brother-in-law gone in a wink. 10-year-old Letabo, 13-year-old Nigiwe and their parents Jerminah and Amos Mahlaba lost their lives between late Friday evening and the wee hours of Saturday morning. The cause of their death is believed to be this gas cylinder, which was used to prepare this food. Neighbor and family friend Nzwaki Moropodi was one of the first on the scene.
At around 11, I could smell something that smelt a lot like burnt porridge. When I looked into the house, the lights were on and the smoke came towards me. I shouted out their names and no one responded.
When we
forced our way into the house, Jerminah was lying on the floor and it looked like she was covering her face with her gown. Amos was near the door and he looked like he was trying to escape. Letabo was near her bedroom door and Nikiwe was on her bed with her face covered as well.
Moropodi explains that some households in the community have been living without electricity for almost 8 months. Since then, the family has made use of a generator that powers essential appliances.
This is a difficult time for us. We are all struggling to make sense of what happened. We can't believe that something like this happened because how do fumes kill people? How did all 4 of them not realize that there is a smell coming from the kitchen?
The ward councillor says the community is experiencing issues with Eskom, which has resulted in the lengthy power outage. The Mfuleni local municipality forms part of those who are indebted to the power utility. In excess, over 2 billion is owed. The councillor says negotiations over the rates people are expected to pay are still ongoing.
Although there are houses without electricity here, there are places that haven't had electricity for 16 months. So I'm sorry for what happened in this household. But this area is not the only area without electricity. We have even requested to supply lists of all the transformers that are not working. We are trying to negotiate with Eskom.
Last week, our councillors, list transformers.
The community refutes the councillor's claims.
I blame Eskom
and the councillor for the incident. We should have electricity and we are not supposed to be using these gas stoves. Our councillor hates us and she must step down with immediate effect because we put her in power. We agreed on this as a community because she lives around the corner and her house has electricity.
We had agreed to the terms they gave us. Before his death, Mr. Mahlaba agreed to pay the 1,000 rand that we agreed on. I don't remember the councillor calling for a meeting.
Police have lodged an inquest into the deaths. Nosipho Mncube, SABC News, Johannesburg.